everyone. Thank you for joining me for today's Daily Coup Connect. I hope everyone is doing wonderful on this fine Monday morning. I know that it's still a little bit early for many of us, but before I really get started and dive into the Canva presentation, I guess I should probably introduce myself. So my name is Jaide Wilhelm. I work in Human Resource Services, and I'm excited today to show you guys a tool that I use quite often in my job, both professionally and personally. It's a tool called Canva. So one moment before we hop over to Canva so I can start showing you that platform. I think it's really important for us, whether we're working at home in the office, whether we do a job where we're standing all day or sitting all day, it's important for us to remember to get up, stretch, move around, to stay active in that sort of way. So what I'm going to do to start this presentation off, I'm going to steal a quick page out of Ellen DeGeneres' playbook, and I'm going to have us do a quick micro-minute of dancing and moving along before we get started. So it's important too for us to look back at things and be able to laugh at ourselves. So I hope when I look back later that I'm able to laugh at this. So here we go. Bonus points if you know what song this is and what movie it's from. All right, so everybody move around, take a little minute, make sure you do some stretches. Yes, Space Jam, you got it right, Angie, good job. Also a great movie, so. All right, hopefully everyone's able to move around a little bit. So let's go ahead and get going. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and share my screen on my Canva presentation. So let's start here. All right, so now you should be able to see I have canva.com. So what you want to do is just open up any web browser and go out to Canva. If you don't have a Canva account, what you'll want to do is you'll want to click right down here where it says Canva sign up. I already have an account, so I'm going to go ahead and just log in. All right, and so then once you're in Canva, this is what it'll look like. As you can see, I'm in my personal account here. And then we can go ahead and start creating the design. With Canva, I use it a lot, like I said, both professionally and personally. So I have some actual hard copies that I was going to show real quick of items I've designed. So I've designed some agendas and different things that you can have printed. You can download them in PDF and have them printed at WSU through University Publishing. You can also print them through Canva. But Canva is a free tool to use. There are some paid options, but there's a lot of great things that you can do without spending a dime. I've also created some different cards and that sort of thing, and holiday cards personally as well. So once you're in the Canva platform, if you already have designs like I do, you can go to all your designs. You can see past things that I've created. So like I mentioned, I said that I use it personally as well. So like I created a holiday card for my fiance and I here, and we have different photos. Let's say that I wanted to take this image and edit it. I would just go to uploads, and I could go here and upload an image, and you can find images on the web. You can find them that you have already on your computer. Let's say I want to edit this to add a picture of our new puppy. So I would just do open, and then it would add that picture. Next, you would want to go to elements. So you could find some kind of shape that you want to use. So I can just copy the shape that I've used. Oops. It's pretty user-friendly to just hop on here and try out the different tools. But let's say I want to add a little circle next to Commander our cat. So I just click there, I pop over to uploads, and then I drag this picture of Elon. Oops. Just kind of drag and drop, and then he goes right in there. So it's really easy to use that way. If we're starting from scratch, we can just go home, and there's just a lot of different options. They have templates. If you're not really sure what direction you need to lean at all, it's a great way to get started with one of those free templates and then customize it to how you really want. Or you can just start creating a design that's blank. You can add custom dimensions. If you're working on a poster, Facebook post, social media, holiday card, really there's a lot of different things out there. You can do a Zoom virtual background, which I thought would be kind of cool to test out. So you can just go out here, you can look at ones that they already have set, and then if you're ready and you want to just use this one that they have a 40-second loop of kind of like a fish tank that you could use. So if you wanted to use that, what you would do is you'd click this little download button, and then you would click which file type. So there's different options here. If you wanted to use it, you could download it, save it on your computer, and then upload it in Zoom as your virtual background. I'll go back to templates. So there's Instagram posts that you can do, Facebook posts, so you can use these for your office if you help out on the social media team for your office or department. There's great things that kind of are already started here that you can really customize and tailor for your roles. Posters, documents, all kinds of things. There's also this design school, which is nice. You can go out there and watch these different courses, and they'll help you with utilizing Canva, different tutorials, lots of stuff. And then if you ever want to go back, you just click home and it will take you right back to that home page. All right, so let's get started. Let's just say that we're going to do a Facebook post. So let's click, I'll just click one of these templates. So you can just click on a document, you can click delete if, let's say, we don't like this background, and you can get rid of it. And then you can click elements and you can find different backgrounds, different colors. Let's say that we want red. So you could just like add a triangle, you could add different things. You can change up the font. If I can type. So I can make a poster for today's presentation. Under background, they already have lots of preloaded images, or you can upload ones through this upload tab right here, like I did with a picture of Elon. One thing to note is if an item is free, it'll have this little free box like this. If it's a paid item, it'll say Pro. So there is a Canva Pro account that you can upgrade to. I've used this for the last 4 to 5 years, and I've bought items within Canva very minimally. But let's say that we wanted to grab this purple one. So you can just click it and pull it in. Maybe we don't like that, we can switch to something else. But it's really user-friendly. If there's a different font that you want to use, you can just click and drag it in there, drag and drop, move things around. And then if you're ready to export it, like I said earlier, you just go back up here. You click if you want it to be a PNG, JPEG, PDF, and then click download. It'll prepare your design. And then it's right down here. And then you can save it and on your computer and upload. What's a really nice, another feature of Canva is that it's both mobile friendly and so if I'm working on something on my computer and I need to pull it up on my phone later, I can do that, or vice versa. If I started a project on my phone, I can log back in and pull it up on my computer. I did a little bit of research on the history of Canva. They're actually an Australian-based company that was founded in 2012, and they have just under 900 employees. So I thought that was pretty cool for how many different tools and options that they have out there. They are a really fairly small company. But the possibilities are truly endless with all the different things that you can do out here. So what I would encourage you to do is to really just go out there, go to canva.com, create an account, log in, play with it. There are holiday cards, emails, so whether you're doing things in print or just digitally, there's a lot of stuff out there. You can see for our office, I've designed kind of this HRS is open to serve you. We have this for our front office about kind of maintaining social distancing. So yeah, just we had our holiday card here from last year. Just a lot of different things out there. And if you're ever unsure, if you just click through this navigation area over on the left-hand side, There's a lot of different things that you can click through and explore. Other apps that they recommend, and again, all of those templates. Any questions from anyone before I move on? All right. One thing that's kind of new that they've been doing, and you might have seen it on social media, is they have the animated post. Oh, let's see here, we have a chat. Have you created an email newsletter? That's a great question, Kim. I have not using this, but let's take a look and see. I think I did see that up here. Let's do. So you can just type. And so they have some different templates that you could embed in, it looks like, as HTML. So let's say we're going to use this template. We can just pull it up. And let's say we don't like this picture. We can pop over to uploads. Let's put Elon's face in there instead. So we'll just drag it around. And then you could tailor it. Is there anything specifically, Kim, that you had questions on with this? It looks pretty nice that they already have the template, and then you can just kind of plug it in to what you want on here. And then if we're going to export, let's see what kind of export options they have. So again, they have the PNG, JPEG, PDF, print, video, and animation. So if you were to do one of those Facebook animation posts, this is the one that you would want to do. Oh, perfect. Any other requests or questions on things that you're curious if they have a template for? I'm happy to go out there and look. A lot of times when I start a project, I'm not really sure exactly what I'm looking for, and so it is nice to just scroll through the bajillion templates that they have out there and see if there's something that I can take and modify. I wanted to show you too what one of those pro items looks like, so that way you know if you don't want to pay, kind of how to avoid it. So let's say we're doing a Facebook one. So we'll say use this template. They still feature the other ones over here. So this is free, these ones are all free, but I'll try to find you guys one that's not free. So see how this one didn't have that free button over it? That means they're using a design element that's paid, and they'll keep their watermark on it. So does everyone see how we have the Canva overlay? If you want to remove that watermark, you do have to purchase that special image. But again, in all the times that I've used it, I've rarely purchased an image. It's just if I really need that specific element. Another way to look is, let's say that we needed a picture of an apple. See, if they have a crown, that means they're part of the pro account. If they don't, then they're free. So you can just click and add it in there however you want. So again, if it's free, you just hover over, and then if it's a paid element, you would click here. Let's go back and look at some of the past projects, and I can show you on the export, if you were going to pay, kind of what that would look like. Let's say we wanted to order print cards of this one. This beautiful poppy picture looks like it is a paid element. So we would go right here. Let's say we want to do JPEG. You'd have to pay and download, and then it would ask for your payment information before you're able to export it. So that's why it's important to look between the free and the pro when you are designing, because let's say that we accidentally got something that was pro and we just wanted to export it, we wouldn't be able to unless we paid, let's see, on this one it would be $1 to pay to export that. But there is a lot of great stuff out here. I'd encourage you to go take a look. Let's see. That's a good question. Yes. So your work in your account is private to you and your account. They wouldn't put it out there for others to use. And so if I go back to all of my past designs, these are all just in my private account. They're not able for others to look at. But if I wanted to share it with someone, so let's say I needed to share it with someone in my office, there is a share button that you can click right here. And I've shared this with my teammate Jake already. So he's able to log in and edit it, make changes. if he needed to make it another size, he would be able to do that here. So that's what's nice is you could customize it too, that he could use it as a template, he could view only, or he can actually edit the item. Thank you for that question. All right, so that's just kind of a quick overview of Canva. It is a great software. You can use it, again, for posters, digital content. There's just millions and millions of options out there of things that you can really do. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to flip it over to this slide here. All right, well, thank you all for joining today's Daily Coup Connect with me. I hope you'll all take some time to get out there on Canva and really do some creating of your own. Please join us tomorrow, same place, same time. We have Don Reed from Learning and Organizational Development. He will be presenting on teaching old dogs new tricks. So also one thing I want to highlight is if you weren't able to catch all of today's presentation, or if you have another meeting conflict, we do have all of these Daily Coup Connects now available on demand. If you just go out to hrs.wsu.edu, click on Training and Daily Coup Connect, you can see all of the past videos that we've had over the time. So thank you all, and I will make sure to. All right, so that's what's on deck for tomorrow. Thank you all, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Monday.